Your business is there to make money. As much as it can be hard and we may skirt around the fact that we are really in it for the money by saying that it's our deeper why or a bigger purpose, at the end of the day, if our business isn't making money, it's not really a business. And as we start to grow and scale, keeping on top of those leads becomes even more important, as you'll likely have more complexity in the number of leads that you're managing in order to keep bringing in business to your business. So today's tutorial, I want to talk about how to set up a super quick and simple CRM using Trello, how you can automate some of the features in that to make it really easy for you and your team to keep on top of all of the leads that you have coming into your business. The reason I want to keep this super simple, I believe that a lot of CRMs become really complicated, and as much as it's great to be able to capture all of that information, often it just becomes another thing on the to-do list as opposed to an active and useful document in your business. So I want to show you this really simple version so that you can start to use some of these learnings, use some of these ideas to create a CRM for your business that becomes a useful tool for yourself and your team, helps you bring in and convert more of those leads into clients, and doesn't take up too much of everyone's time or become a burden. Sound good? Okay, before we get started, I'm just going to give a quick intro to me. My name is Claire Whitaker. I am the founder of Claire Whitaker AIC, or Artificially Intelligent Consulting. I have over a decade of experience working at top companies, including Amazon, and I'm a certified small business consultant who helps businesses to implement systems to scale. I now work with coaches, consultants, and agency owners to help them implement systems that scale to multiple six figures, even seven figures, while creating more freedom in their schedule. So, in today's tutorial, I'm talking about one of the biggest and most important systems that you'll have, and that's lead management. And we're going to create a CRM using Trello. Now, as you'll know, if you've watched some of my other videos, the teachings that I'm going to share about are more about my way of thinking about it and how I create systems that become functional and useful as opposed to the actual software itself. So you could equally take what we do here and put it into another CRM software that works better or that you're already using in your business. So if you're ready, let's dive on in. Okay, so I just want to show you a really simple CRM in Trello that you can use to track through your leads. If you're interested in this template, then you can get hold of it by signing up using the link below this video. So what I want to show you is just a really simple workflow or process for tracking leads. So this will vary depending on your business, but say, for example, you want to track people from prospect to lead, how to call, proposal sent, if you win them, if you lose them, and then you can add some notes as to why and ask people to comment. And then if you want to reach out again to them. So this is very simple. One thing I really like about Trello is you can just move people across really easily and start to track that through. But I wanted to show you some of the kind of different ways that you might use automation in this to help make it more efficient. So one of the things that you can do is automate assignments when cards come in. But before we do that, I actually just want to show you, sorry, I forgot, how I use these kind of like this column with the templates. So what we have here is different tags. So looking at what kind of offer you're going to offer them, if you have different service agreements that you want to propose for them and who you think they'll be good for, and then a ranking system based on how hot or cold they are. Good to have, just so you can start to just have people be aware. And then we have a person template. So when you have a new lead coming in, this is just to help you make that. So if we just copy this, let's assume we've got a new lead. Her name is Haley. I don't think that's how you spell Haley, so we'll call her Helen. And then we add Helen to the prospect column. And then what we can do is go into Helen, and then we can fill out all of the information that we need pretty easily. And this will all kind of like show. So if you go hello@dot.com, then you can add some labels. And I'm using a power up here. So 3, I think this person is unlikely to sign, but we'll go with it. Using a power up here to have this information appear right here so it's easy to see. Then in terms of the automation, once you've used those templates, I want to show you really just 3 that you can use with the built-in Butler functionality. So the first one is assigning new due dates for follow-ups, etc. So if you have someone who you send a proposal to, maybe you want to follow up with them after 5 days. So what you can do is have an automation in place where you essentially, and I'll scroll down, it's down here, when a card is added to the proposal sent, move the due date to the same day next week. So I have it set up as 5 working days, which is essentially the same day next week. So here you have some of how you do that. It's pretty simple. So trigger, which is this part, when the card is moved into the list proposal sent by anyone. Action, move the due date, which I did with this area, to same day next week. So the next one I wanted to show you is a checklist one. So you can move things around based on this. So for example, here what we have is when a card is added to had call, you can add the checklist name from the card specifically to the card. So what this means is if we go to our checklist template, we can add the proposal prep, that's the title, proposal prep, from the card link, which we have here, into our thing. And then we just add that as an automation. So when this card is moved to had call, add the proposal prep checklist from that card, and then save. Great. Where is it? It's here. And what that means is when you move a card into had call, it should add the checklist. So let's just refresh. Oh, and you saw it happen there. See, look, what it's done is it's added the checklist. We wait and we load it. Here we are, the proposal prep checklist. And there are some items. Okay, perfect. The third one that you can do is add an automation for a signee. So for example, once you've won a client, you want to assign it to an account manager, and that's a specific person. So what you can do is when a card is added to the list, one, send contract by anyone plus, and then you can members, you can add the member, in this case me, because I'm the only one on the board, to that, and so that they know that they then have to start to track that, and they need to be aware of it, and they'll get notified that that's happened so that they can then take on those actions. So I'm going to be on it, so it's probably not going to work. But here we go. We've added a checklist, which is the contract one checklist. And I've been added to the card. So there we have it. Those are just some really simple automations that you can do in your business that will help you to really run it a bit more effectively and make your CRM more effective so that you can get notifications when you need to do things and you don't need to worry. You can also really take this up another level by adding power-ups to it. Particularly if you have business class that integrate it with your email and all sorts of other stuff. But even if you're just using the standard version of Trello, you can use these kind of automations to make things really efficient and easy for yourself. So if you'd like this video, I would love if you would like and subscribe to our channel. I release new videos every week all around productivity and how you can streamline activities running your agency to make it as smooth as possible. Not so much on the tech tutorials, but really just how to think about systems and processes in your business to make things run like a well-oiled machine. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.